welcome. Well done, my people. Hey, the information where they reach our cabal now says that Leo Edochie had replied Queen May elder sister, because Sapet Edochie reached out to Leo, instructing Leo to explain to him why he has not been paying what he's supposed to pay into the Aligbe's family account. Because when he came back from US, he mandated Leo, because Blessing met him in the US and reported that Leo had not been paying the money, and that because May is going, that they will come and take over the business that is under the custody of the Edochies, and that the Edochies have to prepare to hand over very soon, because an external auditor is coming, and she is bringing a special independent investigator to take charge of to check everything they have done within this period, so that nobody will be cheated. That personally, that she will not like to cheat the Edochies after all they have worked to manage the property for many years, and also she also will not like the Edochies to cheat them, because they don't know what is going on in the business. So, but let the best thing be done, let the actual thing to be done. If actually the business had grown to the extent of no need of a relocation, but let it work at the way it is, they will know. But if there's something you can hand over, transfer to another person, you will know. But that the little 30% that they get from the business, that as the part of the family, then the 70% for the those who are managing it, and the salaries and everything, that the Edochie should be prompt in paying all of them, that none of them should miss. So that is what Blessing told Pet Edochie in the US when Pet went to Hollywood. But coming back, Pet was able to have a meeting with the sons, everybody explaining to them what is happening and what Yul Edochie's case has cost the family, and how Blessing had been threatening to take over everything that they have been under the care of the Edochies. And now that they need to, everybody need to buckle up, need to do account, just clear your table to make sure, say, anytime where these people that owns the business come, we'll find a way we can discuss with them, either to give them their business or continue with a new negotiation, because their interest now is that their sister is no longer married to you, and they are not happy. Nobody is happy actually, but it's something that they can negotiate. Sapet promised the children that he will definitely speak to the Aligbe's, not only Blessing is only the one managing, but before they hand it over, it will be a general meeting with all the entire Aligbe's. Then he will be able to address the issue, and maybe it will not be as decisive as anybody can think. But right now, right away, anybody who is managing any property that is close, that is from the Aligbe's, has to be very, very serious about it, and has to be ready to be transferred to any other person that they may direct you to transfer it to, because that they are not going to fight the Aligbe's, because the property belongs to them. So he spoke like a very good and matured man, a very good man he is, and everything. So, but Leo knew that he is the one, the defaulter there. So when Queen May elder sister had already called on the lawyer in Nigeria here to prepare a suitcase against them, because Leo has failed to pay in his own part of the 30% he had been paying for over 7 months now. Leo had not paid what he's supposed to pay, according to what they let us know, allegedly, as in the waka for media space now with the pick and the torchlight and here. They say Leo decided that he is the one, that Nigeria, the dollar rate is becoming high, and that not much profit is being made, and if he start paying the 30%, it will definitely affect the oil business, and that he should just, that he wants to manage until the time things stabilize, then he can start paying again. And he didn't have any prior information or agreement with the owner or the owner of the company, the CEO of the company. You are just doing it because you are the one in charge and everything. It's not good. So when Blessing waited and has not been receiving report of what the lodgement of Leo, he tried to call Leo. Leo was busy, the call had forming busy. He had now directed the lawyer to file a case against them. I think I brought it there that Premier elder sister Blessing 07 is already heading to court with the Edochies. Now Leo become very angry and was telling Blessing 07 that Blessing 07 is taking laws into her hand, that if something goes on in the company, Blessing should have come down and asked, or call and ask. Why is Blessing being so fast in taking the case to court, asking lawyer to prepare cases, that the lawyer has come to give him a notification of a case, that is filing a case against him concerning his defaulting in the agreement of the company and everything? But this is something they sit down on a round table and discuss. It's not something to go to court. But he doesn't understand how Blessing is taking things at extreme. So he was not very happy when Sapete Edochie asked him the question. He said, yes, he had been paying money all this while. Is it just because of few occasions that he has not paid money that make him Blessing to act like this? The father said, what occasion is that few occasion? Can you mention, so that when I want to respond, I will know what I will respond? Leo said it's not much. It's just few occasions and everything. That's why Sapete Edochie picked a call and called Blessing and told Blessing that, see, don't be too fast in this thing. We know that everybody is angry. You are not the only one angry. We are also angry that we are losing your sister. We don't want your sister to leave the family, and that's why we are trying to frustrate every effort to return the bride price and every effort to sign the divorce. It's not as if there's any other thing. It's just that we are feeling somehow that at the end of the day, your sister is leaving the family. It's not a good thing. If your father is alive, I can't stand before your father to do this, and I don't think that if your father is alive, something like this would have happened. And that is why I want to try my best to make sure, say, I try to convince your sister to stay, and she refused. I know you are not happy. We are not happy. Alibes are not happy. Edochies are not happy. I don't think anybody is happy. Even you that caused the whole problem is not happy, because nobody knew things are going to be the way it is right now. But it's not the reason why you should come and cause more trouble to us than what is happening. Leo said he had been paying money. It's just only few occasions he has not paid what he's supposed to pay. I want you to call your auditors to check very well to know whether it's because you are not getting a lot or whether the thing is not reflecting, so that you can tell me the last time. I can now get back to him and reconcile. So this issue is not something we have managed this thing for years. It's not something that will come right now to start having issues about. Blessing told Sapete Edochie categorically that Leo had not paid what he's supposed to pay for 7 months. And you can't call 7 months, few months, almost a year. It's almost a year, and it's very bad. Just 5 months makes it. It's 5 months less a year, and you can't call it just like that. No, it's not like that. So he said, tell your son to pay, or in fact, as it is now, it's not even a matter of pay. The payment he will pay, but the issue of handing over the company to us is something that is very necessary right now, because we don't have the trust on the Edochies again. Our sister is no longer there to watch, so we don't have the trust of the Edochies again. So the trust is broken, the trust is lost, so we cannot do business again. So I think what we are going to do, if you actually want to take over the company, then I will tell him what the 80% is. The 80% of the shares I have in that company, the 80% of the 70% is, so that he will pay the 70% of our ownership of the company and carry the company. Then his 30% will now go to him, because he is to be paying 80%, which is supposed to be ours, into the company's account, and then pay 30%, which is supposed to be his, into my account. Why I did it like that is that so that they will run the company very well, so that the company will be alive no matter how many years it stays. I give them the entire 70% that's supposed to be my own, and take their own 30%. The agreement we had is that at the end of the month, the gain will be shared 30-70. I take 30, I take 70, they take 30. But while they are running the company, I see that when the company start growing and the staff strength start going high, I decided to change it. The company shares, the 30-70 still remains like that, but on the payment, the 30-70 goes the other way around. I'm not around. I used to be around before, but I'm not around now. So whatever that happens, he is the one that is on ground doing all these things. He should enjoy. He should become big so that he can be able to manage the thing. Companies are not managed by poor people. It is only when you are big that you can manage such a company like that. So that's why I allowed him. But it's not, I couldn't hand over the company to him. So, but if he wants to take, he can pay me the 80%, the 70% complete and collect. I don't have any problem with it. You understand? Because we don't want any issue again. And meanwhile, there will be no promise of money or promise of payment, that because you, the Edochie, is already owing me 480 million and nobody from the family is saying anything about it, and it's very bad. I kept quiet. 480 million is not a small thing. Your son is owing me and he has not paid. Nobody's talking about that one. Then this one now comes to owe me for say no, it's no. He has to pay. Sapet said okay, that everything will be resolved. He will find out what is happening and why the money has not been paid. And he get back to Leo and told Leo that they said you have not paid for 7 months consecutively. What are you talking about? Leo was telling the dad, are you not seeing the dollar rate? Are you not seeing the economic situation? Are you not seeing how things are going up? That's why, I am waiting for when things stabilize. I will pay. The father now said, so it is true that you've not paid for 7 months. Maybe he said thereabout. And the father said, that's very bad. Look for money and pay at least 1 or 2 months to convince them so that they can wait. We have a lot of basketballs. We have a lot of trouble. If this old lady now start going to court again, and Yul Edochie is already in court, and it looks somehow. The reputation of this family should be protected sometime now. I don't like what you guys are doing. It's not fine. It's not fair. Leo promised the father that he's going to pay something, but Leo now started calling Premier's elder sister and was telling Premier's elder sister that he doesn't like the way Premier elder sister is going about this thing. Now Blessing now told him, okay, you are not calling me, but why were you dodging my calls all this while? Now you are calling me because I have already set up a process of going to court, and that's why you are calling. But before I was calling, you are busy in my line and forming busy for me. What's wrong with you? What's the problem? We agreed on this thing. This is a gentleman's agreement. These are 2 family friends. I decided to leave out anything and give you this thing to manage. Why should you now use it against me? Did I do anything wrong? Just because my sister is married to your younger brother, I decided to be free with all of you, and everybody is now treating me as if I don't know what I'm doing. This is a family company, for Christ's sake. It is not only mine. I'm only in charge. So I have to give account to the family. What will I tell them? That I pardon you for not paying money or what? It is not my personal money. That money should be lodged into the family account. And so that whenever we want to do anything with it, as we do, we will not be looking for money when we have a source of income our parents has kept for us. So that's our own blessing. And we cannot joke with it. Leo now told Blessing that Nigeria is becoming so hard. And I am trying my best to make sure, say, I manage this thing and get something out of it. Not contracts are not working as you think. Things are not moving as you think. And Blessing told him, but I've been monitoring online how many jobs you have done. I've been monitoring online how the jobs are coming and how the jobs are being sponsored. Why are you now trying to use the economic situation of the country when you know you are doing the work? Yes, Nigeria is bad, but there are those who are doing work every day who don't know that Nigeria is bad. Nigeria is bad. People are earning in hard currencies and people are earning in foreign currencies, even in that Nigeria that is hard. They are not feeling it. So that's not the business, that's not the issue. The issue is that you have failed in your responsibility, you have failed in the agreement, you have breached the contract we have. And that is why I want to go to court with it so that we can be able to resolve this thing once and for all. Leo told Blessing that Blessing is becoming so harsh and that it is Blessing that have been spoiling Premier. You understand? That Blessing has to take cool. That no wonder they are seeing men are becoming so aggressive recently. That is Blessing that is spoiling Premier. That Blessing has to take things cool. Blessing is becoming so aggressive these days, and Blessing is not. That these things that are happening is not only them that is affecting. It's affecting all the entire people. Even them are also affected. So that they should not look at it as if it is only them that the thing is affecting. Blessing said he doesn't know what is affecting anybody. All that she knows is that whatever remuneration that's supposed to go to the Aligbe's account from their company should go, or else they will just catalyze everything. The lawyer is already ready, and he wants to make money. He's already ready to go to head to the court for all this thing, because that she herself is not even understanding what is happening again. How can they have a company and they will be lacking money? That nobody takes that. So that Leo should do everything that Leo can do to make sure, say, that money is paid within 48 hours, so that the accountant will take charge, they will take account, and will impute it in the system, so that when he is making a presentation to the family, he can now make a presentation that so things are coming and so things are expected to come in, So it's not something to quarrel, it's not something to shout. That already, that the court case actually will certainly come up, because there were investigations from the independent investigators that are called to discover that there are some properties that are not registered, that are not duly registered, that are, their names are out of the company, out of the list of the properties that belong to Adigbe's, and also is now included in the Edochie's, which was not there originally, because they have the original copy of the list of the things handed over to the Edochie's, which was in their father's box, and that she has already, she already, before she traveled, carried that small paper and go to US, and that she has opened the paper and has seen it and have checked in the list of the system. Most of the companies, or most of the properties that are supposed to be there are not there, and the family has not sold any property. And if they are not there, the Edochies have to tell them where those properties went to, who used them and who not used them. So there are so many things to go to court and settle, because she knows that this thing, when it comes up now, that they will not agree. And because they will not agree, it's not something they will use mouth to settle, that they will definitely settle it at the court. And she is preparing a very strong lawyer that will support them, that will defend them at the court, so that these things are coming out. Every dime, every damn property of their father or their mother that they know about, unless the ones they don't know, but all the ones they know, all the ones their mother has revealed to them, that all of them must be taken, because it is their father's and their family's sweat.